What is up, guys? Daddy Butter here, coming at you with another video. And today we're going to just kind of be going over the latest patch here. I really like keeping up on the patch notes, so I wanted to just go over that with you guys because when they make changes, if you're not aware of them, you're not really going to be able to play your best. So, to get things started off, Chow, the new character, he is now available. I've seen a few videos of him. To be honest, not too stoked on this one. I don't think he's going to be the best character, but I could be totally wrong. So his backstory, we'll kind of skip over that. His skills, so his passive, after every several yards. I wish they would be a little bit more specific when they're talking about certain things in the game. Several yards. I wish they would give you like a actual distance that you can know about in the game, or it'll say someone is stunned for a period of time. I wish they would give you an exact time, but hopefully they start doing that kind of stuff. But after several yards of movement, the next basic attack will deal bonus damage and stun the target for a while. There's that other thing on the stun. How long is a while? Is it a second? Is it a half a second? Hard to tell. His first ability, Jeet Kune Do. He punches forward to attack for several times, dealing physical damage. Former two attacks will slow target's movement speed. The third attack will knock nearby enemies airborne. Usage of this skill will refresh the cooldown of your next Shun Po. And Shun Po is his next ability. Wages a short range charge, invincible and immune to control skills while charging him. Within a few seconds after the charge, attacks will ignore target's armor, stacking up to 3 times at most. That sounds kind of broken. I don't know if because again, they're not always too specific. Will it ignore all their armor? Because if it does, then that is the most unbalanced thing I've ever heard of. But if it ignores part of a target's armor, well, that's pretty common. That's pretty standard. And his ultimate, the Way of the Dragon, casts a roundhouse kick to knock back the target and deal physical damage. Using the skill again will chase up in the air enemy and deal at least physical damage. That's kind of hard to understand. I don't think whoever wrote this, I don't know if English is their first language, but seems like you knock them back and then you can cast it again to do another move on them that will do physical damage. Sort of like a Lee Sin ultimate if you play League of Legends, with a little bit more. We got some new skins. One for Chow, Karina, and Gord. Chow, standard skin because he's a new character. Karina and Gord, their Christmas skins because of the event going on. Eudora, you can redeem this skin with 250 skin fragments during December 23rd to the 29th. That's actually pretty nice. I don't have anywhere near 250 skin fragments. I doubt many people do. And they added animations on the illustration of Mia's Christmas skin. They actually did, and it's a pretty long animation when you select it. It's kind of cool though. New features. The new Christmas map. I did play a game on this new map. It is awesome, and you'll be seeing me play some of those today. Christmas themed loading screen as well, and all players will receive a Christmas avatar frame during the Christmas event, which can be used for 5 days. So That's cool. I'm not really into the, all that kind of stuff, but if you are, then you get a new little border for your person, for your avatar. Christmas talent event. During the event, you can get Christmas gift boxes by sharing battle results to Facebook, playing matches, and becoming MVP. That's kind of cool. It's really simple. You just share to Facebook, and if you play well, you get cool stuff. Ooh, ooh. They improved Kagura's skills and skill combinations. This is exciting for me because I love playing Kagura. So on this semi uh, umbrella open, I think that they're referring to her first ability. Increase the radius of the bullet, reduce the cooldown. That's great. Increase the scaling ratio. Oh my goodness. Increase the basic damage. Oh God, they buffed the living crap out of her. Um, and you can now cast the skill even when you're controlled. I think that means like if you're suppressed or stunned or anything like that. When Kagura gets the umbrella, she will acquire a shield, stun surrounding enemies, and deal damage to them. The effect takes place every 3.5 seconds. I think that is. I actually think that's a good addition to her kit. I feel like the one thing she was missing was some sort of crowd control. So the stun, when you hit people with your passive, is gonna be really, really good for her. In fact, I played a game with her this morning, and it seemed like she was just better all the way around. So I'm very excited to keep playing her. Um, I don't know. I don't know what this is. So I think this is part of her ultimate. Releases the hero from any movement impairing effects, moving to the specified direction and leaving the umbrella. Oh, this is okay. This is her dash. Um, Without semi umbrella, moves to the umbrella and deals magic damage to the target enemies. Okay. Yin Yang Overturn with semi umbrella deals magic damage, knocking back the nearby enemies and slowing them down. Okay. I didn't know I don't know if it had the slow on it before. And without the umbrella, generates a link to the umbrella, refreshes the skill, semi umbrella open immediately. Ooh, that's nice. Dealing damages to any enemy that it touches and slowing them down, dealing magic damage to the first enemy it touches. That's really nice. More balance changes. I think they're just gonna keep nerfing Fanny. Honestly, she's just so broken. Steel cable, increase the energy cost by of all levels by 1. Each successive use will decrease the energy cost by 1 instead of 2. Fixed the infinite energy issue. Okay, so that's good. I'm fixing some bugs. Rafaela, you are gonna see a Rafaela gameplay from me pretty soon. Jeez, is this champion great? So for Holy Baptism, that's her ultimate. There will be a warning before you cast the skill. Slight nerf, but I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference if you're good at aiming that skill and kind of anticipating your enemy's movements. Light Retribution. Increase the mana cost of her Light Retribution skill and reduce the scaling ratio. So she's going to do a little bit less damage. That's okay. I really don't think that her damage is really the main part of what makes her great. Holy Healing. Reduce the scaling ratio of crowd healing. Wow, they cut it in half. Okay. Increase the cooldown. Okay. Wow. So they did nerf Rafaela. I think maybe that was needed though, because from playing her the last few days, she is so strong. But I think she's still going to be strong. So I'm pretty excited to play her for you guys. Increase the scaling ratio of Hayabusa's shuriken attack. Gourd. They increased the basic damage of Mystic Injunction. Mystic Projectile, they increased the speed of it, and Mystic Favor increased extra damage. So decent little Gourd buff. I've never played Gourd. He seems decent, but I don't think he's overwhelmingly great. So I think buffs were in order for him. Minotaur, increased his movement speed. That's always nice on a tank. You do want to be able to move pretty quickly as a tank, so that's good for him. Bane changed his recommended equipment and reduced the armor growth for each level from 4 to 3.6. I don't know. That's a change. We'll move on. Lolita reduced the cooldown. Ooh, that's big. Her cooldowns are so low already. So that's gonna be big. Yun Zhao, okay. Supreme Warrior Yun Zhao will now immune to slow effects instead of controlling effects after casting the skill. Okay, so that seems like a nerf. He can't be slowed now, but he can be stunned. Spear Strike increased the range of all levels by 5%. Okay, so kind of it seems like maybe a nerf and a buff for Yun Zhao. I don't know if it's enough to make him what he used to be, but we'll see. We'll have to do a gameplay on him and see what happens. Eudora, they increased the range of the forked lightning just a little bit, so that's nice for her. I think that's a good change. And Natalia, the claw dash, they increased the cooldown by 2 seconds and the mana cost by 10. Natalia seems like a very, very strong character, so I think any sort of small nerf to her can be a good balancing act. Overall, I think all these changes are actually pretty spot on. I don't have an issue with anything that they did in all of this. Some of the characters I don't play, so like Hayabusa, Gord, I've never actually played them. So maybe if you do, you might be upset about something or happy about something. I'm really not sure. But yeah, I think from the characters that I know, it seems pretty solid. So that's just a little update on the patches, guys. I'm gonna do every patch update because I'm gonna read it anyway, so I might as well read it for you guys, so I know what's going on. And so stay tuned. I'm gonna have a Rafaela gameplay up today as well, maybe even some more stuff. I want to go through all the items. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna get started on that today. Lots of stuff coming your way, guys, and I just want to make stuff that is gonna help people out. So any suggestions? If you have criticism for my videos, tell me how much you hate it, but give me a suggestion. Tell me how I can do it better for you. I just want to like I said, I just want to make content that you guys are going to enjoy. Anyway, this is Daddy Butter. You guys have a good one.